So right now, Bitcoin is hovering around 48.5K. I started this trading bot about 3 months ago at 48.3K. If I just bought and held, then I should only be up around 0.2%, around there, but I'm actually up around 6.5%. This is Pionix's grid trading bot. It'll buy the dips and it'll automatically sell and take profits as the market goes up. Hey everybody, it's Eddie here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about Pionix's grid trading bot. Now, this is kind of a follow-up video from the first video that I made about 3 months ago. I'm going to try to clarify any questions or confusion that you may have. Along with that, I'll give you guys an update on how my bot is doing. I've been running it ever since, so if that's interesting, definitely stick around. Also, if you're interested in signing up, I do have a referral link down below. If you do use my code, it will help support this channel. And if you're interested in how I'm navigating these markets, what I'm buying, what I'm planning to sell, more technical analysis, check out the Patreon group link down below. We do have an amazing team, and it'd be awesome to have you a part of the team as well. Also, I'm not a financial advisor, nor anything that I share financial advice, so make sure you do your own research, due diligence before you decide to move forward with anything. Now, Pionix does have a mobile version and a desktop version. For this video, I'm going to be going over both back and forth. I'm going to quickly show you how to set up the bot first, and then I'm going to go over the details afterwards. The first thing that you're going to have to do is fund your Pionix account. Now, at the moment, Pionix does not have any ACH, wire transfer, or credit card purchases available. Instead, you have two options. Number one, you can deposit Tether into your account, or number two, you can deposit any cryptocurrency of your choice, like Cardano example, and then you can sell your Cardano into Tether, and then you can use that Tether to set up any bot of your choice. For this example, I'm going to use Crypto.com to send funds over to my Pionix account. I do have a dedicated Crypto.com playlist, link down below if you're interested in learning more how to use this platform. First, I'm going to click on transfer, deposit, fiat, choose your currency. For me, it's going to be the US dollar. Bank deposit, it's going to give you a routing number and an account number. And what you're going to do is you're going to send funds from your bank account into this account. Once the funds have arrived into your account, you're going to click on trade, buy, Tether, click on fiat wallet. And I only have $11 in my fiat wallet right now, so I'm going to just buy 11 USDT. Fee is going to be $0. Confirm. You purchased 11.16 USDT. Then I'm going to click on transfer, withdraw, crypto, external wallet. Click on the plus sign on the top right corner, wallet address, Tether, and then it's going to give you a option of networks. We're going to go ahead and click on BSC. We're going to go back to Pionix. We're going to click on deposit. And because we're going to be using Binance Smart Chains Network, we're going to click on BSC over here. Copy this address, and then you're going to go ahead and paste it right on here. We're going to call this Pionix BSC, and we're using the BSC network over the ERC20 because it's going to be significantly cheaper. Click on continue, and then it should be added onto your list. Now, I already added onto my list. It's called Pionix ES, so I'm going to click on withdraw USDT. Click on the max amount. I do have 357 USDT. Withdraw. And the fee is only going to be $1, whereas if you use the ERC20 network, I think it's around $20 to $25. So you are saving a lot more money by sending it through Binance Smart Chains Network. We're going to click on confirm. And then the USDT should arrive into your Pionix account within a few minutes. Now, again, you don't have to use Tether. You can send any cryptocurrency of your choice. You can click on deposit, click on the coin options, and then you can send any cryptocurrency of your choice that is on this list. For example, if you have Tron in a different account and you want to send over Tron, you can go ahead and do that. It's going to be a lot cheaper in terms of fees. Now, once your account has been funded with USDT, you can go ahead and set up your bot. Now, I already have a bot set up for Bitcoin, but I do want to set a bot up for Ethereum instead. So I can go ahead and click on Ethereum, or you can click on the USDT, and you can choose any cryptocurrency of your choice that you want to run a grid trading bot on. They have over 200 different types of cryptocurrency. Because Pionix does get its liquidity from Binance, a lot of the coins that are available on Binance is available on Pionix. But I already have my picks out, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Ethereum USDT, create a bot ETH USDT, grid trading bot create. And then you have two options. Number one is the AI strategy, and the second one is going to be the manual setting. Now, for the AI strategy, there is going to be a minimum requirement depending on which coin you choose. For me, for Ethereum, I'm going to need at least 425 USDT, and this is because it's trying to set 96 grids. Now, I'm going to go over what grids means and it looks like later on in the charts, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and actually just click on copy parameters to manual settings. And all the information from the AI strategy is going to be pasted within the manual setting. Now what I can do is I can manually adjust the grid. So I'm going to go ahead and click on 90 and see where this takes me. Click on 100%, still not enough. Just as an example, I'm going to just go ahead and set 10 grids and show you what I mean, right? So you can have as low as 52 USDT to start a trading bot, but you can only set up to 10 grids. The best option is being able to set 200 grid, which is the max amount, but you're going to need more funds in order to set the grid trading bot. In this case, I need 875 USDT. I can fund my account, but if you don't want to use more funds, then you're going to have to adjust the grids until it meets your minimum requirement. In my case, I think 80 might be possible. Yep, 80 is going to be possible. Now, the lower limit and upper limit, you can manually adjust these. For this example, I'm going to just go ahead and round these up to whole numbers. So we'll just do 5,100. Done. Now this basically means that 80 grids are going to be set between $3,000 all the way up to $5,100 on Ethereum. First, I'm going to go ahead and create the bot and show you how that looks like. Click on create. Then it's going to ask you to confirm your parameters. In my case, everything looks pretty good, but before I press OK, I'm going to explain what the initial allocation means. The moment I start this bot, 60% of my USDT is going to directly buy Ethereum right away, and 38% is going to be on the sidelines in case the market dips to buy the dips. In other words, 61% of 390 USDT is approximately 237 USDT, and then the 38%, which is around 152 USDT, is going to be used to buy the dips. So there are two things you need to understand about the grid trading bot. If Ethereum decides to go up 10%, your account is not going to go up 10%. Instead, it's going to go up something like 6%, 7% because you're not fully invested into Ethereum. On the other hand, if Ethereum decides to drop 10%, your account, your trading bot is not going to be down 10%. Instead, it's going to be down about like 6 to 7%. And it's going to use the USDT that is available to buy the dips, and when the market goes back up, it'll automatically sell as it goes higher. I'm going to go ahead and click on OK and show my previous bot that I set. Click OK, and my Ethereum grid trading bot has been set. Now all I got to do is just keep it there, hold it, and sell whenever I feel like selling. Now let's go over the grid trading bot that I set around 3 months ago. I'm going to go ahead and click on detail, and I set the bot up when Bitcoin was around 48.3K. Right now, the price of Bitcoin is sitting around 48.5K, so my unrealized profit is around 0.32%. But ever since I set up this bot, it made a total of 379 transactions. It locked in $60 in profit, which is about 6.2%. And my initial investment is 977 USDT. Out of the 977 USDT, I have about $614 invested into Bitcoin and at 363 USDT on the sidelines to buy the dip if the market decides to go lower. So again, with these grid trading bots, about 2/3 of your fund is actually invested into the markets, and 1/3 of it is on the sidelines to buy the dips. So you'll only experience the price movement or the volatility of 2/3 of your grid trading bot, and then 1/3 of it is just on reserves, stable coins on the side, not experiencing any sort of volatility. Next, I'm gonna switch over to the desktop version to explain what grid means. In my previous video, I didn't really clarify it. In this video, I'm going to show it. I'm going to click on the coin options over here, and I'm going to switch over to Ethereum. Then I'm going to click on this eye over here. Click on that, and you're going to see a bunch of lines. You can click on the price and scroll up and down in order to zoom in and zoom out. But I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Now, if you look at all these grids, all these red lines represent sell, and the green represents buy. And there's a total of 80 lines or 80 grids between the price of 3,000 and 5,100, because those are the parameters that we set for Ethereum. As we zoom in, we can see if Ethereum goes just a little bit higher, it's going to sell, and then when it drops, it's going to buy, and buy. So if we go over to the price range tool over here, Ethereum will need to go up around 0.6% in order to start selling, and it's going to have to drop around the same range as well, around 0.6% in order to start buying. And so you can see why setting up more grids is going to be much more valuable, because if you had another grid right over here, then Ethereum really only needs to drop around 0.38% in order to start buying. The more grids you have, the more it's going to buy and the more it's going to sell. The less grids you have, the grids are going to be much further apart. So the market has to be much more volatile in order for you to buy and sell, or for the bot to automatically buy and sell. But again, the more grids you have, the tighter the lines will be, and therefore it's going to buy and sell much more frequently versus having less grids set. And so in my personal opinion, I think setting up a grid trading bot is really nice during a sideways volatile market because you can just end up buying and holding, but the grid trading bot will automatically take profits. Within my Bitcoin trading bot, my parameters were actually set all the way down to $15,000, all the way up to $150,000 with 200 grids, but unfortunately it can't go all the way up to 150 with 200, so it stopped at 90K. So this trading bot will pretty much trade for me until I decide or wanted to stop. And so ever since I set it around over here, it bought the dips, it sold as it went up, bought, sell, bought, and now it's in the process of buying more or selling as it goes up. And let's just say that the market decides to chop sideways for the next month or two, then the trading bot is going to benefit from the volatility, whereas if I just bought and hold, I would either be in a loss or break even. For my grid trading bot on Bitcoin, it went as high as 29%. It is currently around 6.2%. Now let's say a couple of months have passed by and you want to take some of the profit that is within your grid trading bot. Well, then you're going to have to click on the three dots, click on release profit. You can do it on just this bot or all bots. For me, I have the Ethereum and the Bitcoin one. For me, I'm going to just click on just this bot. Right now, I can release 182 USDT. This is pretty much funds that is not being used within the grid trading bot, plus the profits that I made from the grid trading bot. Unfortunately, you can't manually enter the amount. It's going to give you the amount that they feel is appropriate in order to continue for the bot to run. And if you want to close your bot completely so you can access all of your funds, so in my case, it's going to be the 977 plus the $60 profit. Click on the power button or the switch button, and then I would confirm the sell and it will close out the bot. Now, I do want to share my final thoughts on grid trading bots. Number one, I don't think you should put your entire funds into a grid trading bot. Instead, I think allocating a small percentage of your portfolio into a grid trading bot is not a horrible idea. At first, when you set a grid trading bot, you're gonna wonder and question whether it's working or not. But after like 3 to 6 to 9 months, you're gonna look back at your account and you're gonna realize that it really did end up working for you, for your benefits, especially if the market decides to correct and go down. In my case, I ran my bot for about 3 months and I see that I made $60 on my $977 account, which is locking in profits. Whereas if I just bought and held Bitcoin, I would be at a slight gain or a slight loss. Also, this is more of a set it and forget it type of strategy. So this is a long-term play. So in my case, I'm going to probably leave the grid trading bot that I set for the next, I don't know, probably like until I feel like closing it out. I would say at least a year. At this point, I sort of treat it like a small savings account. If I want to withdraw it, I can withdraw it anytime. Because so far, the annual return on the grid trading bot is around 18%, and that will increase and decrease depending on the market condition. And last but not least, I would only set grid trading bots on very safe investments like Bitcoin and Ethereum and coins that oscillate. In other words, that go up and down, up and down. If a coin that you choose just continues to bleed and go down, that is probably not the best choice or option to set a grid trading bot on. On the other hand, if the market just decides to go up all the time, then it's not going to be smart as well. Might as well just buy and hold. But if the market goes up and down, up and down, up and down, that is a great opportunity to lock in profits or take advantage of the volatility with the grid trading bot. But if you're not interested in the grid trading bot at all, you can use Pionex as an exchange of your choice. Like I mentioned, all the tokens available within Binance is available within Pionex. As a US resident, I do not have access to Binance. I only have access to Binance US, and there aren't a lot of crypto options. So for me to be able to access tokens that are available within Binance, I can buy it from Pionex. For example, FTT. This is a token that I wanted to accumulate and trade, and as a US resident, we do not have access to FTT, but through Pionex, we can. KYC is optional. I'm just going to let you know that. You can take that information and do whatever you want with it. So when it comes to taxes, I can't give tax advice, but you can figure that out. So when it comes to taking profits and all that stuff, I would just say do more research and take advantage of the no KYC option. Well, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. Consider checking out the Patreon group, link down below. And if you haven't checked out my first grid trading bot video, I'll leave that link up here or link down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Over. Good night, good morning. Adios.